Drake's. If y'all seen the link, what y'all rate his dick? That's not gay. It's just asking an objective question.
What the what? Bro, twin, brother, man.
Brother, man.
Today we're gonna be reacting to the real problem with the black community. Yeah, that's enough said right there. A lot of the black YouTubers have been going down a crazy route with this 20v1 nonsense, etc. Pop the balloon. But it's content, so I ain't gonna knock nobody hustle. But we gonna get in and show you to it. Hey, y'all go follow my boy Ty World too, bro. You know, he make me feel like a hater and shit. You feel me? Go make sure I drop all this shit in the video.
My nigga put me on everything I know about this shit, man. So when we grow up, that's my dog. This nigga my due diligence, nigga.
Tight shit.
Tight shit.
Five actually got nothing to talk about. And before I talk about these problems, I need to make a disclaimer. Look, in no way am I trying to bring down the black community by making this video.
Respect.
All I'm trying to do with this video is just bring awareness to our problems and give our community as a whole some constructive criticism. Now, with that out the way, let's get to problem number one. Black people love to glorify degenerate culture. I don't know why, but the black community as a whole just loves glorifying degenerate shit. Whether it's trapping, being a hoe, hell, even killing. Like in most hood areas, if you're the most well-known trapper, you're the king of that area, and kids look up to you. For some reason, that same thing is starting to happen for being a hoe. Like, no other race glorifies shit like that, bro, except us. Black people are the only type of people that will look at a regular 9-to-5 average guy and will call that nigga lame, all because he doesn't trap and have a Hellcat.
How you feel about that shit, bro? I hear that shit all the time about like niggas with 9-to-5s get clowned on the daily, like.
No, for sure.
So it like nigga work a good 9-to-5 shit. I feel like it's just money. You making money.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's money at the end of the day. I feel like nobody should judge anybody for the way that they get their money, for real. Because you really never know what nobody had to go through to get their money. But I will say though, like, we do kind of need to stop supporting degenerate culture. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
explain that to me though. Like, what do you mean by this? What do you think he?
All right, so when he says degenerate culture, it means like the whole sole reason I feel like Sexy Red is probably popular right now. You know what I'm saying? She's popular for being a hoe, for example.
No shade to her music.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. She got bangers for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying her music is popular for that reason. It's shake your ass, pop your pussy, you know what I'm saying, that type of music. I believe he was saying we need to stop supporting that because no other culture does, and it's leading to problems in our community. And it's really true. I feel like you don't really see a lot of white people embracing or supporting the whole like the Woe Vickies, the you know what I'm saying? Like, it's way more of our people supporting them type of people. No disrespect to them, because she probably doing a whole different, you know what I'm saying, thing now. But it's just like what she came out and what she was representing was kind of degenerate, and it's kind of funny how they didn't embrace her in the way we did. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I feel like he is touching up on stuff like that.
The reason I say that though is like because you gotta think about the kids, bro. Like,
facts.
The next generation coming up, this is all we glorifying on social media is all this sexual shit, blah all that. Cause I know when I got a kid, he ain't finna be on social. He or she ain't finna be on. Especially if I got a daughter, cause I know you see that video. I lay niggas down about that shit.
I feel you.
You feel me? But that's the main thing I feel about the degenerate culture. It's just about the kids, bro. Like, a lot of this homosexual stuff, all that shit is getting pushed towards kids. So as they coming up, that's all they seeing. We ain't see no shit like this for real growing up.
True.
So it's just a little different. But enough of that yapping, man. We go ahead and get back to the video, man.
0 cents. And for whatever reason, being a hoe is just popular as hell right now. Like, it feels like a good portion of black women only want to be outside. Everyone wants to have a roster. Everybody wants to be outside shaking ass and shit. And these hoes want to be hoes for these trappers instead of being a hoe for Jesus. Y'all get the point though. Black people just glorify this shit way.
I was gonna say, I don't think it worked that way.
And I feel like a big reason for that is our role models, bruh. Because when you really just think about it, who are the main role models for our kids in the black community? Sexy Red and Lil Baby.
I'm like, what is it? Fuck me.
Our community doesn't have good role models. That's why we suffer from this massive degenerate culture. Because when Dr. Umar is the only guy who's speaking some, and I truly mean some, good principles, and my brother in Christ, we are fucking cooked. Speaking of cooked though, a lot of black people's mindsets about money and status are very, very cooked. Which leads us to our next problem. We care about money and status way too much. Black people are truly some of the hardest workers and smartest people when we really, truly put our mind to it. But the only fucking problem is that we always put all of our effort into the wrong shit. Like instead of trying to be doctors, lawyers, astronauts, and hell, even politicians, all niggas want to do is become trappers, scammers, and rappers. Every single black person watching this video, listen to what I'm saying right now. There is nothing wrong with working a regular 9-to-5 job. And a good amount of black people are starting to realize that. But for the people who still are trapped into the mindset of trapping and scamming being the only way, stop that shit. Because the only place that will lead you to is a jail cell or a fucking coffin. And if you watched any drug crime show like Snowfall or Power, you will quickly realize it. But
so I'm gonna play devil's advocate just a wee bit here, cause like I get what he's saying wholeheartedly, but at the same time I feel like it's a double-edged sword when you say things like there's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 job and some jobs don't hire. The lack of opportunity just in some of these certain people's situations, you know what I'm saying? The lack of opportunity and like just being black, like he said, or just not even just being black, just trying to get a job that pays you decently, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very hard. So I feel like that is a lot of also why people fall victim to these things, because they see people on social media with these nice luxurious lifestyles and shit, and they tell you shit, all you gotta do is go pick up a pack, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? All your problems to be solved. So it does play a lot into it. It's a double-edged sword when it comes to that certain situation, but I feel like he is right on the fact that we do care about money and status too much. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree, because like you gotta think about it though, like some people where they come from, that's the only choice they got. So you can't really judge.
Yeah.
And say it's just black men, because it's white people that's out here trapping too. Like,
yeah.
So you can't really just say the black community and come for the black community, because I know some white people that's really out here doing that shit for real.
Yeah.
Like that's the only choice they got, because you got to think about certain states don't pay the same as other states. Cost of living higher in some states, so it's a lot different for other people. So you really can't judge how they get their money or how they live their life. I just say, as far as the only thing I don't agree with is the glorifying it to kids. That's my biggest thing. Like, it make it seem like that's the only way a kid can really make some money, and that's how this generation is, though, for sure.
I agree with that point too. I definitely agree with that point. No cap, 1,000%. Because it doesn't matter really. Like it does matter. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do, and it matters how you do it as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when there was people that was doing what they was doing, like handling their business illegally, they made sure it stayed away from children. We don't do this by no schools. We don't sell to children. You know what I'm saying? Those rules aren't in place anymore. So I feel like that's a lot of the problem nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be a little bit of rules around it. Now it's just, it's the Wild Wild West. But a lot of things are like that nowadays. So I feel like
the Wild Wild West.
It really is, bro. I'm telling you, like, a lot of things are like that nowadays. So it's like, everything gets worse over time to me at this point. So, like, you gotta be careful with what you allow, period. That's why it's like, it's very, very, like, tedious. Nah, chill. It's very tedious when you, like, allowing certain things or doing laws or anything, because you gotta be careful with what you will allow in the future because of these certain rules you put into place. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of things fall under these rules you put in there. So, that's what I was gonna say. We can make it to a video now.
isn't even for a beneficial purpose. Because the only thing that niggas want to do when they get their money is spend it on meaningless shit. All so that we can flex on other people. We buy shoes, clothes, chains, hell, even cars. Why do you think every single black person who has money also owns a Hellcat? All that black people care about is their status in society. That's why you will have niggas perfectly fine with being trappers just because it's looked at as cool in the black community. We as a whole community need to have better aspirations, bro. Because there is no reason why you should be spending $300 on shoes that only cost $20 to make, if that, because you know that shit was made in the China sweatshops. Like, niggas are dead ass selling their souls just so they can get the money to flex, man, instead of trying to help and benefit your community. But what's also fucked up is that we're all some hating ass motherfuckers.
Would y'all suck a dick to save y'all mom's life?
Yeah, I actually said.
What the
Learning
fuck?
computer science on brilliant.org means
How you gonna make a video about all that then say that?
concepts like how a neural net.
How you gonna make a video about all that then say that? Who mans is this, yo?
That nigga flashed with that. I wasn't expecting that part, bitch.
Nah, but I'm at 4 minutes even. Where you at, man?
I'm at 4 minutes even too. But I agree with him though on that part though, like the glorifying.
I was gonna say, make sure you clarify what you agreeing on him with.
No.
Just make sure you clarify now. Make sure you
I'm talking about the motherfucking shit where he said the glorifying and everybody want to flex. Like, that shouldn't be everybody's goal, especially flexing on other black people, bro. Like, you should be trying to build your community, trying to figure out how to help other people of this race, not even just this race, people you surrounded with. Get up, bro. Like,
for sure.
Why would you want to flex on them niggas?
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna tell you he good coming back. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like it comes to a lot of the situations in the black community that sometimes people gloss over. Like, we are in a lot of people are in a lot of poverty situations. They're in a lot of I want to say traumatic situations. Like, people deal with a lot of mental problems like depression, anxiety, other things like that. Now, I'm saying all that to say that when you go through certain things and you finally get to where you want to be or to a place that you deem successful, sometimes niggas sometimes niggas sit back and be like, I did it, kinda, haha, you niggas said I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the correct way to be, but that's the way.
Like, if a nigga hating on you type shit.
In a way, sometimes. But that's sometimes niggas use the world. Sometimes niggas use their situation, I feel like, as like motivation, and they feel like the world's hating on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they have been put in this situation by the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like they ain't even asked to be here. So a lot of niggas feel like the world is against them when things aren't going their way. I feel like. So sometimes, some niggas don't even got ops, but they still feel the need to flex and show it off to somebody and say these niggas hated on me, all this. You know what I'm saying? Because of the situations they went through in their lifetime. I feel like that's a lot of what a lot of people don't pay attention to as well. And with doing that though, that's why I say you gotta be careful what you allow. I'm not saying that's okay, but I'm saying sometimes that may be a situation because it happens. But I'm saying it's not okay. But with doing that though, you gotta be careful because, like you said, it makes us think that, oh, this is the way I need to be. This is like when you see, like, for somebody that may not be having the best things going on in their life, they get on there and they see you showing what you got finally and showing how you got there. Because most of the time niggas don't show they struggling on social media anyway. So niggas see you showing we got this shit out the mud. We get this shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas see that and they like, shit, this is what I gotta do if I want to get there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with what you always putting out there to the people, even the message behind your flexing. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna flex, let niggas know, hey, this is for this reason. I'm happy I got here from doing this. A couple years ago, I was doing this. You know what I'm saying? Expound on the situation a little bit more.
I see a lot of people do that shit too. Like, I see a lot of famous people actually explain why they doing it.
Yeah.
And not saying like they just flexing on the poor. Cause if you just flexing on the poor, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Everybody, cause in my opinion, with shit like this, it's always a little bit of luck involved. Nobody just
1000%, bro. Life is
nobody just get that shit. Life is about luck. and keeping God in your life, bro. That's the main thing. Keeping God in your life and having luck, because everybody don't get those opportunities, bitch. So it's not right to just flex on somebody because you got that opportunity.
1000%.
I feel what you saying though about saying where you came from. Like, bitch, I ain't had nothing. Like, we was dead struggling, bitch.
Yeah.
So now that I can take care of my family, I can do all this, that. That gives me, I feel good about myself. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna flex this shit.
And I respect that too. That's why I said a lot of times people just gotta change their perspective on the way they look at that situation, because like you just said, like it could be like a flex to some niggas, you know what I'm saying? But it could be seen as like a sign of motivation to some niggas. Some niggas see an opportunity. Some niggas like see a chance they got as an opportunity that just happen to take a chance on. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas see it as luck. You see what I'm saying? Some niggas have an opportunity. Some niggas see it as luck. I'd have had that same opportunity as that nigga, so that he may be lucky to be in that situation. But you see, that's how that nigga sees it. You see what I'm saying? That nigga don't know what the other person had to go through to get there, or who he may know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like a lot of this shit is about perspective as well. I feel like a lot of people need to change their perspective on shit for sure.
TB say more wild shit, tap into the streams. See, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And every single time I stream, I say wilder and wilder shit. And if I said on YouTube, I would probably get banned.
Drake's. If y'all seen the link, what y'all rate his dick? That's not gay. It's just asking an objective question.
So if you want to see more shit like that, go follow the Twitch and tap into the streams. And fuck it.
Pause the video. Don't follow the Twitch. Don't. What the what, nigga? Bro, twin, brother, man.
Brother man, you get on this bitch talk about black people. And you do this shit. See, you got me on the first half, bitch. But God, like, you can't be saying no shit like that. Like, why the fuck would you put that in the clip saying you go fuck with my Twitch and you talking about Drake dick?
Play the Uncle Ruckus music. Because, bro, like, what is up with your brain right now, twin? Like,
go ahead and break that record. Let's go ahead and do this shit. Let's show the fucking world how strong Scott
I support all my black people, though, man.
1000%. Go support, bro. Go support, bro. He just tweaked out on that.
To hate on other black.
He knew to play the music.
Christ. I'm telling you right now, black people literally hate on you for doing anything. But you can even be trying to better yourself by reading a book or whatever. I swear to God, niggas will be on your ass talking about, damn nigga, why the fuck you reading that shit? All stupid ass trying to get smarter and shit. Shut the fuck up. Like, can we not just applaud our own people when we do good? We don't always gotta be so negative, bro. And the worst part about it is that the main that be hating be living the sorriest lives. It's also become a trend for black women to hate on white girls just because black men are starting to like white women. Like, there's a lot of things wrong. First off, you can't get mad at white women for black men being attracted to them. Like, what the fuck do you want them to do? Be ugly? Second thing, black men have always loved white women. I mean, where do you think mixed babies came from? That shit came from slavery times, back when Master daughter wanted a little bit more than 3 inches. And third, but most importantly, if black men like white women,
that nigga flash, and I ain't gonna lie.
Wow, bro.
The problem is actually black women. Some black women, let me say that. And also, there's nothing wrong with
Oh God, cause I was finna say they finna murder Brody.
Which is number. It feels like nowadays the main goals for black men growing up is to either become an athlete or a rapper. And if those things fail, they want to become a trapper. Like, to all my black men.
Streamer now, baby. You feel me? Hey, no.
Like, I feel like that's every black man's goal growing up, bro, for whatever reason. And why don't we want to become astronauts or like doctors and shit? Or hell, even photographers, bro. Like, there's so many other cool jobs. They trying to go to the league, which is most likely not gonna happen. Let's be real.
Damn.
Or trying to become a famous rapper, which is also most likely not gonna happen. Damn. Like, those things are way harder to do than people think, bro. Having regular goals and passions is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And for some of y'all black women, yes, I said some. I'm not gonna associate this with the whole community. I will never understand the mentality of being blessed with life, being blessed with goals and aspirations, and wanting to go all that way just because of their mama. Like, that makes no sense to me at all. I don't understand how black women look up to these rapper baby mamas. Like, I'm not gonna name names, but y'all know the ones I'm talking about. These women are literally famous because they got a fat BBL and got pregnant by a rapper. And all that these women do is just post on Instagram and get into meaningless drama with other female baby mamas. Like, we as a collective people gotta be more realistic with our goals, bro. There's nothing wrong wrong with working regular 9-to-5 office jobs or even being blue-collar workers. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, man. As long as you're providing for your family, all is good. It's just a lot of people don't care about their families, which unfortunately is problem number 5, which I also think is the biggest problem. We as a community don't care about our kids, and we're also not there for them. What's the most common stereotype made against black men, specifically black fathers? Black fathers abandoning their kids. For whatever reason, a lot of black men just aren't there for their kids. And honestly, I feel like that's one of, if not the biggest problem in the black community. Family is the most important thing in most of our lives. Because no matter what, family is always going to be there for you. And if it's not there for you, that's when you start getting fucked up in the head. Which is why I feel like this generation of black people was cheated out of a lot of things. And you can really see that effect on how our generation is turning out to be. But I'm gonna just put it like this. As a whole community, black people have just kind of abandoned the concept of family. We should not be letting these black women raise these kids all by themselves. And as black men, we have to step up and be there for your kids no matter what. And as a community, we have to bring the idea.
The thing I'm gonna say about that, with him saying being there for the kids, but sometimes you gotta put the women in there too. Some women don't let them see the kids. Some women be a little, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them be a little bitter. So it get a little deeper than just black men not wanting to be. Now, if you a father, I ain't just gonna say a black man. If you a father in general and you not being there for your kid, that's fucked up. That's total. You supposed to be there for that child, man. Because a woman can't. No offense to the beautiful, lovely women out there, but as a woman, she can't do everything a man can do, and a man can't raise a child the way a woman can. So as a collective whole, that could be a good thing for that kid, man. Even if y'all not together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that situation is way more common than people think. It's way, way, way more common than people think, bro. There are a lot of toxic baby mamas out here, as he like to call them. You feel me? As we like to call them, type John. So, for sure.
Truthfully and honestly, if we had a better concept of family, I feel like our whole community would be in a better place right now. But besides that, that's it.
Like if you knew, because you probably knew.
God damn it.
And make sure you do number 2. Comment down below, you feel me? Subscribe, man. Like the video. Let us know what y'all want to see us react to next. Let us know if y'all mess with the format, etc., etc. I'm out.